Hey everybody!
3G Podcast, episode number 9. Let me go pimp this shit one more time on the Facebook so the nobody awake can come and watch us babble about nothing. And... oh, there we go. Hooray!
Oh, nobody's awake at this hour.
Oh yeah, no one is fucking lazies. If you love video games as much as we do, you should be awake at this hour. Okay.
Well, I guess it's only 10. That's not too bad.
On a Tuesday.
Minus people with jobs and
on
stuff.
On a Tuesday. Who has jobs?
Yeah.
This kind of stuff, I don't know, whatever. Screw it. We cater to people who play video games too much. That's like our business model, right? So this is the 9th episode of the 3G Podcast, which means we've been doing this crap for 4.5 months. Yeah. That's, yeah. Who knows if we would have gotten bored before this or not. Is there any way to look at your map larger? I can't remember how to do that anymore.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
Oh, well. Let's go kill that... No, we're done killing that spider. Time to go find it.
We did. We killed the spider.
Okay, good. So let's get situated here, and then we will get to the fun podcast stuff.
We should be finishing, you know, assuming that we don't have the skills of the Polygon people, we should be finishing Act 1 today.
Come into my town portal if you don't know where to go.
Yeah, they can figure it out. It has our little names on the waypoint. Alright, we got the starting stuff out of the way. So, to talk about business, we will start with the actual news. And by that I mean we're just going to regurgitate and comment stuff everyone's already heard about. And then we will get to all the fun E3 stuff that we actually want to talk about. And there is a crap ton of it. They were giving us all kinds of gifts yesterday and today for us to talk about on this podcast. So... according to a rumor, I'm not going to call it a leak, on Polygon, specs for the Neo and the new Xbox console, the Scorpio, have been leaked, rumored, hinted at, whatever, it's Polygon. Don't give them credit for anything. And the big takeaway is that the Neo is supposed to have, 4.14 teraflops, while the Scorpio is supposed to have 6? Yeah. That's actually...
That's what they're saying.
That's a pretty big difference there. 50%. Isn't that kind of what the PlayStation 4 had over the Xbox One? And if that's true, I don't know. Shit might get switched around here as to what my base console is, so... That would be, well...
Because you're wishy-washy.
I am. I'm a mercenary gamer. I only play for myself. Any of my colleagues here who are ponies want to comment on this with a little bit of pony hysteria?
We'll see what happens.
So, I mean, I don't think under any circumstance...
Don't care too much either way.
You don't? You're staying with PlayStation 4?
Yeah, I'm a fan. I don't know full pony, but whatever. I mean, I have some Xbox consoles.
Mine tends to be, I don't want to pay money for a new console.
So she just gets what I have. But she bought her own PS4 this time, so...
Well, yeah, for Geralt, but...
For Geralt, yes.
This doesn't involve Geralt, so...
So it doesn't matter as much.
No.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
I just got this, so why would I go and buy a new console already?
Well, yeah. I'm going to try and pretend that it kind of matters for my job, and I'm going to use this precedent. They wanted me to have the PC version of Final Fantasy VII, so the screenshots and all that would look prettier. So, I mean, if I take this to its logical conclusion, then I should say, hey, you guys need to buy me a badass gaming PC so everything looks great, but my bosses are a bunch of ponies, and that's not an insult to them. They like what they like. And I guess they just want it to be as high of a standard as possible, as long as it is equivalent to the best thing you can get on PlayStation. So, but I'm kind of in the market for a new console, mostly just because I have a television that is, 4K, and it doesn't have any 4K media, and it's getting kind of sad.
Yeah, your TV is getting sad.
Have you seen it recently?
Yeah, we were watching Game of Thrones on it, and it looked fine.
Yeah, but it could look more fine.
Oh my god.
But I mean, it all depends on the price point. And just to keep a little bit of consistency, something to measure against, the GTX 1070 is supposed to be 6.5 teraflops. So I'm skeptical as all hell, because that's a $350 card. But if, that would make the Scorpio have almost the power of a 1070, which would be insane. And, I mean, if Microsoft is...
Can you imagine what that's going to cost?
Yeah, unless they're willing to sell it at a massive loss. Because when I say I'm in the market...
Are.
Yeah. When I say I'm in the market for a better console, right? And a PC, but that's not the subject right now. I'm talking $400 or $500. I'm not talking $600, $700, $800. So... It is contingent on what price point they can get it down to. Oh, don't you run into the... I hate when treasure goblins run into caves, because then it's hard to loot their crap. Right. Anyways, back on track. If they get these things at a good price point, that could be very, very good stuff. Because we can all admit that these consoles are weak. I mean... I knew they were weak going into it, I just didn't care. I was, buying the console for the games, not for the graphics. And PS4 was the cheapest, and for the money, the best way to play, like, The Witcher 3 and Fallout 4, so, that's why I got it. But I'll pay some money for graphics if they can keep the cost down and give us a substantial quality increase. If they can output 4K, because we thought this was a fever dream. And I'll admit it, I said it was a fever dream earlier. You're not going to see 4K on these consoles, but if the Xbox One, if the Scorpio is pushing 6 teraflops, you could see that fucker maybe not running games in native 4K, but you could see it running a lot higher than 1080 and outputting to 4K, so that could be cool stuff. But I think the consensus here is Nocturnia, you're not buying anything new. And Jared and Greg, you don't give a damn. You're staying with Sony no matter what. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't know. I may get new stuff. I don't know if I'll get it right away, but sooner or later.
Yeah, I mean,
it'll be Sony's new stuff more than likely.
Okay, so you more than likely you're sticking with Sony. I kind of don't want to abandon it. I kind of feel punitive in that I want to punish Microsoft for pulling that shit with the Xbox One, but it really depends what the deals are. So
they would have to do something spectacular, and Sony would have to fuck up something spectacular for me to switch at this point.
Well,
or they would have to start getting some kick-ass exclusives or something.
Yeah, we can talk about that in a bit, but 50%, 50% more power is nothing to turn your nose up at, in my opinion. So, I mean, it all depends on the price point, and I do like the PlayStation games better. So,
well, does it have 50% more power than the new
than the Neo, the new PlayStation 4? Yes, not than the original. It has 4 times the power of the original PlayStation 4. So, I mean, this could potentially be a significant upgrade. Like I said, it's has nearly the teraflops of a GTX 1070, which is the card I want to put in the gaming PC I want to build next year. So, but yeah, that's a good segue. So let's segue on to AMD announced their new card because they didn't want to feel too outdone by Nvidia, and
right.
I think they might have actually managed to... I mean, they got my attention with this. The RX 480 is supposed to run... I've seen two things. I've seen 5 teraflops and 5.5. But let's just say 5 for the hell of it, because 5.5 is just... rolls off the tongue like a wet turd. And the big interesting part about this is the price point. $200 for that thing. Which is almost half the price of a 1070, and it's not as powerful, but it's awful damn close. So we're seeing cards now that are coming out at $200 that would cost you like $500 a few years ago to get something similar. So that's cool stuff. And I mean, thinking about it,
makes a new PC sound more affordable.
Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily want to get an RX 480 because I don't know. I'd have to get.
I mean, in general, the general trend.
In general. Oh yeah, no. If you wanted to get a good but not great PC, that dramatically decreases the amount of money you have to invest. If you want to get like a good i5 and a, RX 480, you could probably get those two things for $500, and then you're just talking about motherboard, memory. You probably get a pretty good computer, not including like the operating system and the screen, the things everyone want to leave out, for about $800. Not being too frugal. So it just makes me think that if you can get a GPU that powerful for $200, and you're someone like Sony, and you can get a deal on mass ordering them, I don't see any reason why you couldn't stick something like that in your console.
Yeah, true.
So it does make these specs on the Neo and the Scorpio seem kind of plausible, And I'm sure they're using all kinds of bullshit and other technical crap to boost what they say this thing can do up arbitrarily, but I'm not going to nitpick that. So very cool. I think AMD is actually trying their damnedest to keep up with NVIDIA, and
which they need to do.
I
mean, you can't let NVIDIA run away with the market.
Yeah, I think they made a good showing, honestly. Not appealing to the same market. I don't think any super hardcore gamer is going to look at the RX 480 and go, yeah, I'm going to get that instead of a 1080. But, there are a lot of people who go, fuck it, I don't want to upgrade that far yet. So $200 to replace my 970? That might be a good little deal there. So, alright, I've been babbling long enough, so I will get to something that other people can comment on more. The Mighty Number 9 trailer.
Oh, Lord. Why does this game keep embarrassing me?
Oh, you wanted it to be good so much, but it's...
Well, every Mega Man kid wanted it to be good.
Oh, man.
We grew up playing Mega Man. I did, anyways.
I played a little. Not as much as I should have. But I played some.
Did you play that video for me? Because I don't think you did.
I might not have.
You're gonna have to describe it.
Wow. From what I can remember, they kind of show a lot of uninspired...
Hey, here's a treasure thing.
Oh, I'll go help you kill it. Oh, where did you go? Stop trying to teleport away. Right. So, take a Mega Man... Have you seen Mega Man games? Like, do you, in general, know what they look like? No, back up. No? Kinda. Alright, well, it's hard to paint a picture of what it's going to look like then, but because I'm going to want to say, imagine a Mega Man game, but like you would expect with modern indie Kickstarter graphics.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, they showed... Honestly, it was kind of uninspired gameplay. I mean, what are we supposed to be impressed by a 2D side-scroller where you can do an air dash and dodge under low-hanging scenery? Come on, no, that's not impressive. But, it wasn't like bad, but I think they had a line in there, like, the guy voicing it over, had this totally fake, bogus, I want to have a deeper voice than I really have kind of thing going on. And the closest thing I can think of is the announcer at the end of every episode of Dragon Ball Z on Toonami.
Oh, okay.
it's kind of raspy and deep, and I mean, it was so 90s chic. It was just embarrassing, like early 90s. If this was a Sonic the Hedgehog commercial for the Genesis, it would not seem out of place. But then they had a line. I don't know if anyone remembers it better. If you remember it better than me, like if you have an exact quote, feel free to chime in and say it before I paraphrase.
Go for it. Go for it. Let's see your best.
It was something along the lines of... shit. Sadder than an anime nerd on prom night or something?
That's pretty dang close.
Yeah, like... Wow. I mean...
That's hilarious.
Guys, who do you think is buying this game? I mean, I didn't...
Exactly.
I just thought it was stupid. I didn't think it was, Well, I wasn't offended by it. But
that's the dumbest thing they could possibly say.
It was just there was a lot of
hey, target audience.
Hey, target audience.
We think you're
fuck
losers.
you. You don't get laid. You might as well continue not getting laid by buying our shitty, uninspired looking Kickstarter game. That's been delayed how many times?
Will. Where was this treasure golem you guys killed?
It's pretty embarrassing.
Yeah. No, I'm not even gonna... That is a gross mischaracterization. I mean, look at our almighty friend Greg. He's got 3 kids. We know he gets laid. Right?
I mean, at least 3 times.
At least 3 times.
Well, no.
Well,
they're two of them are twins.
Two of them are twins, so let's just say twice.
So twice. Yeah, I forgot.
So
wow, that's more than most of these nerds.
Once before she knew better, and then once for pity.
Better than an anime fan on prom night, some would say.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Although, to be fair, none of your kids are ginger, so I don't know.
That just means they have souls.
He's the nicest guy on the podcast, but unfortunately he doesn't have a soul. Oh well.
Well,
poor Gingerberry.
Souls are overrated.
But yeah, Mighty Number 9, you're an embarrassment to the world. I don't know why you exist, and apparently you don't either. So.
And yet.
Did you?
I'm gonna play it when it comes out.
Did you kickstart it?
Probably.
I did not actually.
Oh, you didn't? Okay. Well, at least you didn't waste any money on it up front.
They just did a. Speaking of Kickstarter, this is totally not on your plan list there, but I'm gonna talk about it anyways. They did an update to Bloodstained, so there's a demo coming out.
No, I'm gonna have to interrupt you. Jared already told me about this stuff.
Oh, he did.
He showed me
another treasure goblin.
He showed me a trailer of it, anyways, and that's close enough, right? So, I'm familiar with Bloodstained having updated stuff.
Oh, very good.
But no, go on. Because yeah.
Oh, dang it! No, don't warp. Ah, stupid goblin. You got it? Okay.
Maybe. Tell me about this. Tell me about this. These updates, and then I will comment unflatteringly.
Oh. Well, they're just putting out a demo for $60 plus backers, so I will play it and tell you guys what I think of it. And I'm assuming, Jared, you will too? Did you back Bloodstained? Oh no. Oh.
Well,
my bad.
We need to cluck and tisk at him.
Well, naturally.
I didn't do it. No, I don't care. I don't give a shit about Bloodstained.
He's like, what's Bloodstained?
No, it's made by the Castlevania guy, so it's... Yeah.
Indeed.
It's essentially Capcom won't... Or not Capcom. Konami won't make a proper Castlevania, so I will.
Well, they won't make many things, so
okay.
I mean they've lost more than one developer.
Yeah, they'll make Castlevania Pachinko. Those fucking cunts.
Yeah. And did you see the latest? They actually just made a
Devil May Cry
Metal
Pachinko.
Gear 3.
Oh, that too.
Well, yep, they made a Metal Gear 3 Pachinko Snake Eater.
Devil May Cry
and it's
is
like one
Capcom.
of the most downvoted videos on YouTube.
Yeah, I saw that.
Right up there with the Ghostbusters preview.
Yeah, that's yeah. It must be misogyny, right? Because that's the only reason anyone would say anything bad about Ghostbusters. So.
Yeah, it's not like it's just horribleness.
Yeah, it's not just like it looks like shit and no one in the right mind would want to watch it, but yeah. I don't know. It's really bad that these people are kickstarting these games and, you know, we're going to bring back this treasured franchise that you loved from the days of yore, and, oh, look, it's a steaming hot pile of shit. That's not good. That's not good. That is... Oh, what are we doing? Are we at a boss?
Boss time.
Oh, wow.
Haeravon,
You're really going to decline the boss.
God, you suck.
I was getting out of a menu.
Okay, I'm doing it again then.
Okay, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'll fuck this butcher up. I was just in my stash, so. But yeah, because these franchises were almost dead anyways, and if you put on your big boy pants and say, I don't need a big publisher, I'm going to make it my own, and then you belly flop, well, now it's dead. Now it's double fucking dead. So...
It's not like the publisher makes the game better. I canceled it because he did. I was going to restart it again.
Yeah, go on.
How did I end up in it, but you guys aren't?
Because you accepted. Is it just you?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
I'm going to try to get over that then. Alright,
No, you can't join. You can't join afterwards.
Ooh, Nocturnia, you
so
filthy,
where are you
filthy...
guys?
Yeah, we're standing at the gate, waiting for...
We're all locked outside of it.
It said that Haeravon canceled, and then it fucking made me go in. I don't know what's going on. I hate you.
She's gonna kill the butcher by herself. Alright, well, while us men are doing the manly task of guarding these steps, in case the butcher gets away, okay. Yeah. And, you know, someone else will go, you know, well, I really liked these games back in the day, so I want to make one like it. And everyone's going to go, nah, it fucking sucked last time, so why should I donate? So, yeah, it's a bad thing. I said this when Jared showed me the trailer. I was unimpressed by the character. Are you okay there?
She's fighting the boss by herself.
I know she is.
Yeah, so...
Couldn't you just town portal?
Probably not. I don't think you can TP
Oh,
during
right.
a boss fight.
He'll hit you or something. Anyways.
Yeah, he's constantly grabbing me with his hook and pulling me into fire.
I was really not a fan of that whole schoolgirl look of the protagonist of that game. It's just not doing it for me.
Of what? Bloodstained?
Yeah. I just... I didn't like how she looked. I didn't like how she animated. And granted, you know, it's obviously a very rough early trailer. So, you know, it's, what, pre-alpha at best. Had no enemies. They were just showing some platforming. I don't know. I don't want to go SJW on you guys, but it looks so cringy. Like, I think...
You look cringy.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I'm not a video game protagonist. Am I killing fucking Dracula, motherfucker? No, I'm not.
The animation looks fine. It looks early in development. It looks okay.
Stupid, and the character design is
How
stupid.
How does it look stupid?
Because she just walks like a fucking schoolgirl. She walks like a fucking girl. And not even like...
No one...
Okay.
Not even... No,
she
not even...
She walks like a girl. She is a girl.
Not even like sexy. She looks like, oh, I'm going to trip and break my nail on a vampire. You know, it's just... No. I want to play...
You're insane.
If you're murdering vampires, right, I want you to look like a badass. I want you to have thigh-high boots and a tailed coat and an eye patch and an attitude, right? So, thank you for depriving us of those item drops and experience, Nocturnia.
Eat a dick.
Alright, but that's just my opinion. I don't like the character. I don't like the character design in Nier 2, because it's the same thing.
Well, you did cancel out of the boss.
I was in my stash. I was just hitting circle to get out of my stash. So maybe next time for the next boss, we will go, okay, we're fighting a boss. Idiots, get out of your stash.
Well, it said that it was canceled out entirely, so I was like, okay, it's not going to send me in there.
Whatever.
And then it sent me
a level 22 drop. It's going to be surpassed very soon. Okay, get out of here, Tyria.
Right now, since we don't have gear.
Nothing has even moved my health bar this entire stream. We're fine. Okay,
yeah,
so...
nothing hurt me either.
let's move on to the next
The butcher
bit.
didn't do any damage to me, FYI, the whole time.
Yeah, I saw your life bar. Alright, the next thing to talk about, they're making a Megaman cartoon.
Can we up the difficulty on this then?
I guess.
I feel the same way. Things are way too easy.
Okay, I'm going to change the difficulty to, we can only jump one, so we'll move to hard. They're making a Megaman cartoon, and people don't like it. Because, I don't know, someone who cares about the aesthetics of Megaman, please tell me why this is horrible. A blue diseased monkey. I don't know, he looks all, you know, caricaturized, and there are parts that are really thin that probably shouldn't be. It does look stupid, but did anyone expect it to not look stupid?
Mega Man's kind of always had this weird character design, though. I mean, like, even his personality throughout the X series was, oh, I don't want to fight. Don't make me fight. Goes on to kill everything, you know? He's always had this kind of reluctant. What they want to do is give him this reluctant warrior feel,
Yeah.
but they just don't do a very good job at all at translating that.
But he comes off as
into
a whiny
anything.
bitch.
Right, they don't do a good job at translating that to anything interesting.
Please, Briar Robot, don't make me blast you. Ah, well.
They do this a lot throughout the series. I mean, for fuck's sake, they couldn't even. They left naming the robots in X5 to like a single person who renamed them all after like Guns N' Roses, you know, names and various metal names. And that was just they just left it in the hands of one person, no oversight apparently.
I think we need to accept something. These games are really old. They never had any substance. They were all gameplay, but that's mostly not enough anymore. And don't you dare say, well, what about Dragon's Dogma? I will smite you with horrendous fervor.
I wasn't going to, but now I really want to.
Well, but I've warned
you.
I've warned you of the consequences. But let's be honest.
The story sucks in Dragon's Dogma because there isn't one.
We will get to it later, right? That can be saved for later. For the speculation part. No, we can go at it because I am fine with critiquing everybody else's shit. So I can take it, I can dish it out. But is Sonic the Hedgehog really that cool if you're not a 10-year-old? Is he? Would he be that cool if you were a 10-year-old today? I mean,
I wouldn't think so.
That's true.
That's why he had all those redesigns, right?
Yeah, but they all sucked worse than the others. I mean, it didn't get any better. And they're trying to... They're trying to fit shit into these games that were never there, and the franchise... If they actually gave an honest attempt to make it modern, to make it make sense, you kind of destroy the core of the game. So maybe at some point us children have to realize we've just outgrown the source material, right? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles will never be cool again. It's just...
Yeah, but that doesn't stop Michael Bay from trying.
Yeah, but Michael Bay's a retard, so Michael Bay's Michael Bay. I just think, you know, maybe at some point you just have to move on, right? Maybe you're not the target demographic anymore. Maybe that's fine. Did anyone really expect that they'd make a Mega Man cartoon for 18-year-olds? What would that even be? You know, would Mega Man have a cigar and, you know, I don't know. I don't even want to get too involved in this because I'm going to get pretty raunchy if I do.
For this shit and kill somebody.
Yeah, you know, go to a robot whorehouse.
I think we got this. We could totally do this.
Well, we could, but why would we, you know, make it Mega Man? We could make something... It's like Bender. I'll
make my own Mega Man. with
blackjack
and hookers.
And hookers. In fact, screw it. Screw the Mega Man.
Let's just go get some hookers.
There you go. So, I think that's where this would devolve to. Alright. Do we have anything else to say about the Mega Man cartoon? Or can we just admit that we're all...
would you rather have... Let me pose this question. Have you played Mega Man 9 and 10?
I don't think so. I think the last one I played was like... God, was there even an X3? I think there was something like X3. I don't know. I know I played one of the X's. I haven't played in forever. I played
There's
the old...
There's X through X8.
Okay, I think I played like the first X and then X3, and then I played the first 2 on the NES. So, no, I've not been in Mega Man for a long time.
Alright, well, they put out some games called Mega Man 9 and 10. They are old school NES type style Mega Man games. They're on PS3, PS4, whatever, you know. Like they were made to be old school. And those were genuinely fun games. Like if you wanted a trip back to your childhood, those were fantastic games. And my question was going to be, would you rather have Mighty Number 9 be something like that rather than what it's turned into? Because I don't want to. I want to shoot stuff to pieces. I don't want to dash through things to have to kill them.
I'd rather they focus on the gameplay that I liked, and yeah, I'd kind of rather have a nostalgic rehash instead of, you know, I'm going to take Mega Man to where it would have gone if I had it. No, we don't want Mega Man where you would have taken it. We want Mega Man where it was. Because let's be honest, your audience is nostalgic man children who want to relive their younger days. So, you know, I'm fine with admitting that. That's what I want out of some games. So, you know, when I throw a tantrum about Final Fantasy VII, if they fuck anything up, and they will, well, that will be my starting point. That's what I wanted. I wanted it to pay homage to the original, not try to fix anything in the original, because I already like the fucking original. So, but you know what? It's not my game, not my vision, so maybe that's just not what I'm going to get, and I can bitch and moan about it, and I will. Stop me.
Yeah, no, stopping you from bitching.
No, there's no. But see, I'm even more forgiving about what it might turn into than the endless hordes of man babies on, like, you know, say GameFAQs. Was that you, Jared? Were you snickering at GameFAQs?
That was me. I snorted.
Oh, I thought that was Jared. Jared's usually
She
the one.
snorted, not snickered.
Whatever.
Yeah, there's a difference.
Because Jared's usually the one that's.
Jared just snickered. That's snickered.
All right. Speaking of yeah, seriously. Speaking of entitled man babies, No Man's Sky got delayed. Did we talk about that last time? I don't know if we did. Whatever. That's not the news story. No Man's Sky got delayed, and apparently people were sending one of the developers, Sean Murray, death threats. Death threats!
Really?
Because it got delayed.
That better not make it get canceled.
No, he was taking it in good humor because he's not a whiny little bitch. If he was Anita Sarkeesian, he'd have had a Patreon and he'd be making bank.
He wouldn't need to release the game.
Yeah,
he'd make all his money from that.
If he was the guy who developed... what's that game? How did I forget this? Oh, well. Maybe someone else knows it. That shitty little indie puzzle game where... Phil Fish. That's the guy.
Yeah, Phil
Fish.
Fez.
Fez. He couldn't handle the internet, so he took his ball and went home because... You can quote that.
That is something that happened.
Yeah, so he didn't do that. This Sean Murray handled it in good stride. I got some tweets. Thanks to everyone for being so supportive. Apologies to anyone who feels hurt by this. We'll try to make it up to you with a good game. Come on, that's just fucking sensible. What's that quote, Jared? A bad game will suck forever, but a good game or a delayed game might be good eventually. So...
Yeah, that sounds like something from Nintendo.
Someone posted that. I think. Yeah. So good quote. Exactly. I would rather have a good game late than a shitty game early. And if you don't want that, what the fuck is wrong with you? The Witcher 3 was delayed 3 times. And considering how buggy it was at launch, I don't want to see the original release date version of that game.
Right.
So. I mean, it does suck, because that was my June plans, right? But, you know, it's not like I don't have games to play. Get your mommy to buy you something else, if you can't, you know... If you can't play No Man's Sky. I guess you'll just have to make do. Another tweet from him. I have received loads of death threats this week, but don't worry. Hello Games now looks like the house from Home Alone. Hashtag pillow fort. So...
That is taking it in stride.
He's taking it in stride. You know, I just want to wish the best of luck to them. I hope their game is good. I have it pre-ordered. I'm waiting for it. And if I have to wait a little longer so that it is a good game... You know, if they didn't have confidence in it's not like they're making more money by waiting, you know?
Right.
This is not hurting...
They make less, because some people will cancel.
And because, you know, it's on the market for less time, right?
Right.
So, you know, taking more time to develop it and pay everyone's salary while they do it, it's the same game, you know? If they thought it was good enough to sell, they'd have sold it. Trust me, they'd have sold it. We work on a time limit here on Gamer Guides. We don't hold out on guides that could be making us money now. You know? Common fucking sense, people. Alright, last one I want to read. Tell me when it's safe to remove the marbles from the stairs. It's getting really cumbersome and I need the toilet. So. He's just having fun with things. He's a good sport. So. Kudos to how he handled it. It's a shame that so many people in the gaming community are such fucktards, but come on. Is anyone surprised? We knew this going in.
Not at all. And this is the result of people hiding behind their computers.
That's why
we've had this discussion about the limits of what people should be punished for doing online.
Yeah, I mean, shit talking online. Death threats are one thing. Shit talking. Look,
shit talking is one thing.
I'm a shit poster. I'm a needler.
Shit talking is one thing.
Yeah.
Death threats need to be followed up by. I would think need to be followed up by some sort of authority figure, so these people don't think this is an okay thing to go around doing in life.
The FBI usually investigates that.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of...
Probably not nearly all that are out there.
No, I mean, you can't.
Well, no, because most people just ignore them, because most people just assume the death threat is bullshit. Now, if you get, like, pervasive, constant death threats, that's when people tend to go, I should probably, you know, not just let that go. Should probably make sure that somebody's not going to come kill me.
Death threats are stupid on so many levels.
There's a lot of people who will say things like, I hope you get hit by a bus, or
that's not a death threat.
If I ever see you, I'll kill you.
Well, that's a death threat.
But it's like...
if I ever see you, I'll kill you. Yeah.
Well,
that would
be
a death threat.
That's death threat 101. But, I mean...
Yeah, but if I ever see you is different than, hey, I know you live at 12893 shit lane, you know? It's different.
Death threats online...
I get people that call in and say things like, if I were to ever come across you, I would stab you in the face. You know, that's... They're never going to find me. They don't know who I am.
And it's like, yeah, big guy on the phone, you hiding behind your anonymity, you're really scaring people now. I mean, it's just...
It's like, hey, guess what? I actually do know where you are, and I'm about to send the cops to you. So, have fun with that.
Oh, by the way, terroristic threatening.
By the way, abuse of an emergency hotline.
But, whatever.
Is a crime you can be arrested for.
Anyways, the real thing I have with death threats, besides the fact that it lowers the quality of internet discourse, and there's no quality in it already. So for something to actively lower the quality is something pretty bad. But it gives fuckers like Anita Sarkeesian a job. You are paying her when you make these bullshit threats.
Yeah.
Why? Who wants to pay this woman? So...
Apparently lots of people...
And she's just gonna take it and turn around and demean your fucking hobby and try and take away your free speech because, let's be honest, governments want to take away your free speech. I'm not usually conspiratorial, but this is just a fact. They don't want you to say bad shit about them, so you can't criticize their bad shit. And if you let a damsel in distress like Anita and people they want to agree with, someone that will carry the flag that they want to wave, you give them an excuse to take away your free speech. And this is what these idiots like Anita try to do. And people who troll her by giving death threats, you feed that. You are a problem. for everybody.
These people who do this can't be swayed by somebody pointing out the problems with it.
I know.
Because they're stupid.
Yeah, so, but you know what? I'm going on record so I look good and say, you're a retard, don't do it, you're fucking stupid. So.
Well, at least you look good.
At least I look good. And, you know, come on, isn't that what this is all about? By the way, buy my guides at www.gamerguide.com. I'm Haeravon.
Oh, there it is. Oh, shit.
I
hey,
look
don't
good.
hit X.
Let me slick back my hair.
Or, you know, hit circle here.
Hit circle? Should I hit circle?
You should
Everybody
hit circle.
hit circle.
Okay, I'm hitting circle.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's all try this again. Is everybody ready for this
ready.
boss fight?
Are you serious? Are you serious? I was just shitting with you, and now I'm in it by myself.
Oh, well, Greg, good job.
Well, have fun. Now it's your turn, Dick.
I thought we were exiting out of it. Alright, so...
I was making fun of you for hitting circle earlier.
Well, apparently it was justified because we did it again.
Well, I thought somebody did hit circle,
This
so
is
I hit circle.
This is amazing.
Alright,
Have
the
fun
next...
with
Try
that,
to,
BK.
Go back to the town thing and just click on my flag. It should put you in there, I think.
Alright, the next item on the list is...
Why didn't you guys do that for me, Dick?
Because we didn't think about it, and I'm smarter now.
Nope, you're in a boss encounter.
No.
Alright, the next...
I can't join this.
Sucks.
The next item on the
finishes
list...
his work. So finish your work.
Woman!
Finish your work.
Woman! Contain yourself. The next item on the list... Greg is a dickhead. So let's discuss.
Oh, it won't let me change my skills either. I got the cleave for hurting multiple things instead of, you know, one person. That sucks.
I don't know if this... I don't know if this bow is any good,
she
but...
tends to have little bastards. Well, I guess I could do some inventory management.
Yeah, that'll work. Now I can manage my inventory in peace without people killing bosses without me, since they're already killing bosses without me anyways. Alright, anyways. For real, next thing on the list. Allison Sky. Or Allison Sky? Allison Road.
Allison Sky.
The item I broke down was named something Sky, so it tricked me. Allison Road got cancelled? Right? Is that true? Who's following this? This is PT... The PT spiritual successor.
Oh.
So this would be you, BK.
Yeah, this seems... I've heard that it was only because they're going with some publisher, but they have yet to clarify the reason. Like, it was so hyped after PT that there's no really good reason why this would be canceled. Like, you're going to make good money. Why would they cancel this?
So, yeah, that kind of sucks if you... That could
From
be...
who?
Konami?
They could only do that if... You can't copyright first-person viewpoint.
True.
Or a horror genre.
Can we just all admit that we are all willing to believe that Konami is capable of any sort of douchery possible?
Okay, she's dead, by the way. Come get your loot.
Yeah, my loot. No, it doesn't drop. Oh, you're too close. There we are. So, right. Yeah, that sucks. Sucks for people who wanted a PT-type game, but, yeah. I still haven't played the PT demo. I have it on my hard drive. I don't know what I'm waiting for.
You still haven't played the PT demo?
No, I have not.
I haven't either, and I have it on mine.
Wow.
Yeah, we all suck. So, anyone else want to say anything about this, or are we going to move on to the next thing?
There's going to be new news about it soon. I very much doubt it's actually canceled.
You don't think
There's just no way.
You don't think it's sacked? All right,
It's going to come back in some form or fashion.
You all heard it here first. Yeah, let's switch to Wave of Light. Now we're getting the good skill. I have 2 passives unlocked.
Yeah, I didn't realize that either.
Yep. Stuff unlocks over time.
Yep, that does happen, doesn't it?
It is a thing.
Oh, no, I only have one passive unlocked. What am I talking about?
Should have 2, I would think.
I have 2 total, but only 1 more than I had before. Alright, so now we can segue. And I'll just speak out this little bit of news because that's where it is in the order on my little notepad file. CD Projekt apparently said that they are going to show off a new game at E3, and they will not be showing off Cyberpunk. So, anyone even care to try and speculate?
I think you do.
Because I have no clue. I think it's going to actually be some little shit game. They made a Witcher adventure game, which was kind of just Okay, no, that would make me squee like a little child. So, okay, I'm hitting X. I don't care. Hey, we all made it! We made it into a scene! Hooray! Anyone else want to speculate on this? It will not be Cyberpunk, unfortunately.
I can't wait for Cyberpunk,
I can't either. That game is... I made sure to beat my chest and talk about it enough in Slack chat that I'm pretty sure that one's mine. Pretty sure.
I have no idea what they'll be teasing. CD Projekt, they actually managed to keep some of their shit quiet.
Someone on my Facebook said maybe it'll be another Witcher game with Ciri as a protagonist. Because they said that Geralt's story is over, right?
Yeah.
So maybe...
But they didn't say Ciri's was, so they might be right.
Maybe it'll be some big form of Witcher DLC. Kind of using the same engine, but, you know, carrying on with another character's story. But that almost seems cheap, because that's not a new game. Is it?
Yeah.
It's not. So I don't think it's that. And if it's a Gwent standalone, we already kind of have Gwent, so that wouldn't be a new game either, so...
No.
I have no clue what they could get into.
Maybe it's just a fully new game.
Maybe... They're kind of cool. Maybe they'd make like a badass Pathfinder CRPG or something. That'd be something to think about. Oh well. So much for that speculation. Let's get on to the early reveals. And we had a little bit of questioning why all these game companies would release all this stuff early. And based on some of the games that are speculated to be at E3, I think some of these lower on the totem pole devs are realizing no one's going to talk about their shit. So we might as well release it early so everyone can see it a week ahead of time, you know?
Yeah, that might be why they do that.
So, I mean, because if I knew that Rockstar was going to be showing off like Red Dead 2 or something,
that everybody wants,
and there's going to be Final Fantasy VII remake serious gameplay footage being shown off, my ass would be going a week early, going fuck it. This is the only way I'm going to get eyeballs on it anyway. So, all right, who wants to talk about Final Fantasy 12?
Yay! Jared, I'ma fight you.
There's gonna be some fighting going on.
We going to fight now.
BK kind of looks like a Viking, so you might want to watch out, Jared. I don't know what you look like, but I heard you don't have a beard, so...
Do you not have a beard, Jared?
Beards make you 20% more manly right off the bat.
Well, your ass might as well just give up.
They make you 20% more likely to win a fight, too.
And they let you know where the nearest mountain is, instinctually.
Yeah, so.
I've never cut down a tree before, but I kind of feel like I just know how. So.
Oh, Final Fantasy 12. I really should dust off the old PS2 and get a head start, I think.
It's going to be like the international version.
The PlayStation 4 version.
It's going to be entirely different.
It's
So.
gonna be like this. There's gonna be plenty. There's gonna be plenty carried over. Different, yeah. It's gonna be like the Zodiac job version, I'm sure. But
well, you wait until Far Harbor's over, mister.
Okay, I will. I kind of owe you that.
Yeah. After that, you can do whatever the hell you want. I need to get on The Witcher 3 already. But yeah, Final Fantasy XII Zodiac... What is Zodiac Age? Was announced for...
yeah.
sometime 2017. And we have all been talking about getting a Final Fantasy XII remaster. And we all kind of knew it was coming, right? Does anyone think that's not going to happen? Did anyone have any doubts about this? Because
it's been rumored for over a year.
Yeah, this is about as surprising to me as waking up and realizing I still have fingernails, you know? I'd be more surprised if it didn't happen. But yeah, it's going to be the international version, better graphics, all that fun stuff. What the fuck else would you want in a remaster? So, I'm definitely buying it, unless they do something crazy and release it for $40. Oh, they might, because they're going to be 50? Oh, they can kiss my ass then. They can kiss my ass then. I ain't buying it for 50 at full price.
Oh, they have it. They have it for sale in the online store already? That's crazy.
Wow. I will get this game eventually then. Because it ain't $50.
Black Friday.
Yeah, Black Friday or when it's $20. I've been wanting to replay this game again. It's been long enough. I'm willing to do the grind. I will not be writing about it. I will let Greg and Jared fight over it. The guide warriors that they are. So
it's a good time to put it out, I think.
Well, I mean, we don't know when the release date is, do we? Just sometime 2017.
Yeah, but like in the grand scheme of things, it's a good time.
Just give us plenty of time between Final Fantasy XII, the Final Fantasy VII remake, and come on, we know that Dragon Quest VIII is coming to the PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 4 eventually. So just give us time between these, and I will be happy. Everyone should be happy.
People are going to eat Dragon Quest VIII up too, and people love that game.
I've already been whining about it.
It's a pretty game. Like it holds up. It holds up good today.
It was one of those games that I wasn't sure I would like, but then I ended up absolutely loving it. So, and there's a pretty good chance that I'm going to end up writing the Gamer Guides one. I have no guarantees of this. I just feel it in my bones. I think I've done a sufficient amount of whining about it before anyone else got to. So, yeah. I'm hoping for it. I'm hoping for it. And let's move on
Jared,
to... Oh, no, we want to talk some shit?
Yeah, real quick. Final Fantasy 12, if they were to add anything new, what would you want to see?
I can think of something that they should get rid of.
Oh yeah, the placeholder party members. That's the biggest.
Yeah, Vaughn and Pinello, you are excused.
Yeah, that is the single biggest thing wrong with that game. Your services
are no longer needed. They were never needed to begin with, but
no, yeah. You know, I will put up with Vaughn like the first time I played through the game. I'll put up with Vaughn and Pinello long enough to get sexy miniskirt princess and rugged soldier guy and Mr. I'm a pirate dude with a bunny concubine.
With you.
I know their names. Just trying to inject a little bit of humor into it. Alright? Do you have to kill everything?
Your humor goes unnoticed.
Apparently.
Yeah, it was stupid.
Well, you're stupid.
Just made you sound like you didn't know the names of the characters.
After dropping Vaughn and Pinello, the two least interesting, least memorable characters in the entire franchise.
They're easy to remember because you want them gone so much.
I remember them.
Your hate makes you remember them.
I remember them by my desire to erase them from my memory.
Exactly.
Oh wow, what a conundrum.
It makes sense.
I'm a complicated guy. So.
See, now you can't live without them.
No, apparently not. Or else who would I want to get rid of? Oh,
that bunny-eared chick, Fran?
Nah, I don't mind Fran. She has butt cheeks.
She's useless.
Whatever, it's more than Pinello has.
She's useless.
She's
too.
way more useful than Pinello.
I found them all kind of useless, except for Ash, Balthier, and Bosch.
As far as I'm concerned, all three of them can eat a dick.
Well, that's the whole game. At least Final Fantasy VII. At least Final Fantasy VII has more than 3 characters I would want to play as. So, kudos. Final Fantasy X does too. They don't really have any useless characters except for Yuna. Can't stand
What?
Yuna.
Yeah, Yuna.
I don't like Yuna. She
What
sucks.
about Waka? What does he do?
Are you talking shit about Waka?
Funny. Oh god.
He's funny?
He's
Okay, get out.
hilarious.
Get out.
He's dumb as hell.
He's everybody's
Get out.
best little idiot friend. He's great. He's funny because
Yeah.
he's stupid.
Idiot friend, exactly.
Who doesn't want idiot friends? And he totally nailed Lulu, so...
Steiner was better than Waka as an idiot friend.
No, you cannot quote anybody from Final Fantasy VI or before because they barely had any personality or character. And if you deny it,
The
I will
guy
quote
who
you.
does the
I
voice
will-
for Bender does the voice for Waka.
I will quote you the
How can
3
you not
lines.
love him just for that alone?
I will quote you the 3 lines that every pre-Final Fantasy VII character says in the game, so you can see just how little depth they had. Oh no
Go
no
ahead.
no! We gotta love Little Miss Princess. I'm gonna sing at an orchestra because it was such a moving scene when the little octopus guy was trying to get them that we heard a little bit of wah, 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 wah over our fucking SNES. Give me a goddamn break. Those things were Stone Age games.
This is the same character that at some point decides to try and commit suicide if you don't do certain things because she's just so depressed about how the way things turned out.
That just
but
means,
no,
that
you're
just
right,
means,
Nathan.
No.
They
That just
have
means
no
she sucks so
personality.
much that she's self-terminating.
You're so
She's
dumb.
literally got a null personality. Oh, fuck, I just ruined all my goodwill. Buy my guides at www.gamerguys.com.
They don't
what
want
I
to be
thought.
fucked at that moment.
No, I'm going to defend
Like,
that.
no,
yeah,
no,
I'm going to
okay.
kill
Hey, don't
myself.
worry about the Fallout 4 guide, people. I'm there to temper things.
Yeah,
You know,
the parts that didn't
for when
totally
you
annoy
need
the hell
some,
out of you,
for
that
when
was
you
him.
need some humanity in your life.
We don't need humanity, that's why we have super mutants. But, no, I'm gonna, like, being suicidal makes you an interesting character? Fuck, it doesn't make you an interesting character.
Bkstunt wants milk of human kindness.
Good show, yes indeed. That's good stuff.
I
Yes,
feel like I should
there
plug the
is
suicide
personality to
hotline.
be found if you look for it.
I don't think that being suicidal makes you an interesting character. I honestly don't. Just like I don't think being like a whiny nihilist makes you an interesting character. And we've got plenty of that in Final Fantasy, so...
I'm just going to put this out there. Kefka is the greatest Final Fantasy villain
no,
to
he is
date.
not. No, he is not.
Absolutely.
We will veto you.
Name one better. I defy you.
Sephiroth?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
By a
I don't
million
think
degrees.
we were going to be friends
gloomy,
anymore.
gloomy man finds out he's not what he thought he was, and descends into
No, okay. I'll give you this. I'll give you this.
maniacal villain.
His
no!
His start out sucked, but the amount of crazy he went to was fantastic. And come on, no. Sephiroth has more
And he's
character.
sexy. And he's also not a clown.
Yeah, he's not a clown, okay? I'm a crazy guy that wants to destroy shit because I'm a crazy guy. Did I mention I was crazy? Wait. Let's hear this 16-bit. That's how crazy I am. Fuck off.
You did that pretty good.
See, I
Well,
played
he's
Final
kind of
Fantasy
clown,
VI.
so
I am. Oh, man. But, no. Sephiroth has more character in him in that scene where he kills Eris and he's pulling out the sword all slowly, looks up at you and smirks. What a fucking dick. Priceless.
Smirks.
Smirks.
Those blocks did
Those
not
blocks
smirk.
Oh,
totally
yes, they
smirked.
did. They totally
And then-
did.
and then that
and
scene-
I'm a fucking graphics whore.
Yeah,
Like,
she won't play the game because its
You can
graphics
see
are bad.
it. Yeah, I won't play it. I'll just watch it get played.
And then there's that scene when he goes crazy and burns down Nibelheim and he turns around and walks through the flame. Epic.
Yeah.
Epic. If you say otherwise, you just don't know any better. And you know what? I'd go as far as to say Seymour's a better villain than Kefka. So
You're
yeah.
crazy.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. I'm laying down the gauntlet.
Seymour is underrated, I think.
He is kind of underrated, but...
Seymour
And
Buzz.
I think Kefka's horribly overrated. I kind of wish that Seymour was just the main bad guy of that game. Like, he found out how to take shit over and you ended up having to stop him. I mean, he did all the main bad guy roles, right? You fought him like 3 times, he transformed a bunch, you know. pretty main villain kind of thing to do. But whatever. It was not to be. Although one thing I didn't like about Final Fantasy X, storyline-wise, is you can not die just by going, nah, I'm not going to die. I'm not ready. What fucking sense? That's not fair. But all of our main characters, like, if our party gets wiped, they're quitters. They're like, nah, I guess this is fine. Bullshit. So
I didn't like the whole dream thing.
yeah, it was kind of dumb, but
Final Fantasy likes to overcomplicate things.
I did like the story overall, but I mean, if they would have replaced the dream thing with almost anything else and kept everything else the same, I don't know. It's not as bad as 8. But we're getting off on, like, wild tangents here. I don't want to critique every fucking Final Fantasy story.
Oh yeah, we could do a whole podcast.
Yes, we could.
Critiquing Final Fantasy.
Maybe it's an idea, but yeah, Final Fantasy VIII sucked, and that little douchebag who whined about it on my Icewind Dale guide, it still sucks, and Final Fantasy VII will always be better. So there, how's that?
You're not bitter at all, I can tell.
No, I mean, those are the comments I actually like, because I like sharing them, because it's just, they're so butthurt, it's funny. It gives me a laugh, and then I put it on Facebook, and I get another laugh, so. I mean, who takes those reviews seriously? They're just kind of, occasionally they're kind of funny, occasionally they stroke your ego. Most of the time they're just, eh. So, I mean, if you're going to give me real criticism, email me, because then you're not going to be able to do it in the amount of characters you get on a comment. So, send me the most horrible, you suck, you don't know what you're talking about, emails, and at least then I can find out what exactly I suck at. But if it's just a comment section, you're at best joke fodder. So, let's move on. Horizon Zero Dawn.
He doesn't know what he's talking about in this game.
Okay, yeah, you're not going to tell me what I don't know? Okay, well, then I will just have to assume that I do know what I'm talking about since you can't provide examples. Horizon Zero Dawn got a new trailer.
Yay! We
And
got
a
something to
release
do in 2017 besides,
Everything else I have to do in 2017.
everything else. Yeah.
And it was
This
delayed.
year has been kind of
Kind of slow. Thankfully,
Yeah.
Salt and Sanctuary came out. Fallout 4 has been doing its best, but yeah, I largely agree. I'm not going to get too bitter. I have a lot of
Fallout 4
DLC
technically
to
came
add.
out in 2015. So
Yeah, but I'm talking about the DLC. They've been keeping us busy
its
with that.
DLC has kept us going this year.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, it's kept it somewhat alive.
Yeah.
I think my bosses have paid me more to work on the DLC than they have for the original guide. Like,
What?
considerably more. That's just the way it works. Salary. So, hooray! But it's also been delayed to February 2017. Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm fine with that. Jared might not be, but I'm fine with it. Want to talk about?
What does that mean? What does that mean for writing?
It means
Something else comes out at that time.
it means it's mine. Yeah. It's mine. It's Haeravon time. I can have. Oh, he's gonna concede.
Oh.
How graceful.
Not friends with it anymore?
No, well, I mean, it was never going to be like one of those super awesome games. Like, it's not The Witcher.
Now it seems
Wait,
to
what?
have story,
It's not?
so...
No. It's not like The Witcher. It's not like Fallout. It's not like Final Fantasy. It's a new IP. It's probably going to be more like an action RPG. Probably more action. Maybe with like a skill tree. I'm guessing more Shadow of Mordor, if anything, with crafting. So, it's just not a game that you lose sleep over if you don't write about it. Because I don't imagine it being like a 6-week epic project. So, yes. We'll get to that. Well, that'll be the next thing we talk about. But yeah, it's got a new trailer. They embellished the story a bit more, which is good. I like to see more of that. And you kill humans. I was hoping it wouldn't just be Monster Hunter with dinosaurs. With robot dinosaurs, I should say. And it doesn't look like it's going to be, so that is fantastic. If it's a game where you don't kill humans, it's a game that I'm not happy. So
Yeah, you gotta get some human killing in there
Yes.
to appease Nathan.
Definitely looks like it's gonna have story. That's like the big thing, because
Yes.
I like story in my games, and that's why I only played Dragon's Dogma like 3 times instead of more.
I like gameplay more than story, but I do love me a good story. So, looking forward to it.
Both.
So let's
I'm just a greedy bitch.
yeah, you greedy fucking bitch. I can settle for really good gameplay and story. Okay, let's move on to the next thing. Persona 5, coming out Valentine's Day 2017. Greg, save me from myself, I'm talking too much.
You do need saved from yourself.
I'm talking way too much, I need to
So I
catch
was
my
hoping
breath.
this would be 2016, but you know what? If it's extra polish and better game, 2017, fine. I'll take it. That's fine. But yeah, that combined with Horizon Dawn means it's all Jared's. I take it, huh?
All Jared, as far as I can tell. And yeah,
I don't know if I will bother with it. I don't know. I'm torn.
And that frees me up to write about Horizon, so hey, good times. And I guess since I get Horizon, I'll stop trying to pester him into letting me collab Dishonored. Tier.
That would be a good one. It's got 2 characters, right?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking, but, you know, whatever. No big deal.
Anything with 2 characters is good for collab. More often than not.
You still could, because if he's doing Persona.
Persona is going to take forever. That would be a good collab one, too.
Just because the amount of content.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yep. Everyone has something to do. It's we've been tentatively reworking our schedules around all this stuff, despite the fact that Claire's like, "Don't! I'm making a spreadsheet. Wait till after E3." Yeah. So, yeah, fucking. It's been a good year for Jared. He's been writing about everything. So. Good stuff for him. Next thing on the list. Watch Dogs 2. Apparently, Ubisoft, I think, are they the ones who did this? Released a teaser, and we're going to see a trailer at E3. So, hooray for a game.
Who's played Watch Dogs?
I haven't. Who does anyone? No. I was going to say, hooray for a game that nobody I know of cares about. So
I played like an hour of it.
I heard about it.
I thought about buying it for like $20, but I just couldn't bring myself to. Just don't have enough care. So yeah,
it's definitely cheap. If you wanted to play it, you could definitely get it for cheap.
Oh, I got so much.
And I know it had that. It had some graphics. Some graphics controversy when it came out.
Did the babies downgrade their graphics? Look, everybody.
By the babies, you mean the developers?
Yeah, no, the gamers. They get their graphics downgraded. Everything you see at E3...
Well, I mean, can you blame them if they show off what the game is and then downgrade it significantly
I'm pretty sure
afterwards?
I'm pretty sure there's an asterisk on all of these trailers that say final product may, look different or some crap like that. Here's just... I saw this on GameFAQs, and I will reiterate it, even though it is douchey. Everything you see at E3 is going to be shown off on a high-end gaming PC. Your PS4 game will not look like this. Alright? If the gameplay doesn't look compelling, and you're buying it just for the graphics, and you're whining about the PS4 version of it, fuck off. Alright? Reconsider your life choices. You clearly don't know what you're doing. So... don't expect everything to look the same way. There will be downgrades for the consoles, and half the time the PC version won't work.
Or there will be downgrades because developers are just lying to you at E3.
Yeah, that's another thing entirely.
That's
another
a
thing
complete
entirely.
possibility.
That has happened before. I think there was like some dynamic rain or some crap that wasn't actually put in the game. And then it was unlocked by a modder, and it doesn't actually take that many more resources, so it was just... it was shown in the E3 trailer and never put in the game.
Yeah, that's a bunch of ass.
So, yeah, whatever. That's douchey. This is actually more in the realms of a leak, so we'll go with it. Dead Rising 4, we saw a image promo for it. And reportedly it's going to be exclusive to the Xbone and the PC tier. So, I don't know why anyone's surprised. That's 3 out of the 4 games that are exclusive to Xbox and PC. So, you know, if you want it, buy a damn Xbox. Quit whining on GameFAQs forums. But, you know...
I want my Dead Rising.
If they couldn't whine on GameFAQs forums, they wouldn't have anything to do in life.
That is true. There would not be a GameFAQs forums. Who's interested in this? Are you interested in it? Yeah, interested in it, Greg?
Yeah, I like Dead Rising. I mean...
Wait,
to an extent.
There's a third one, so that there can be a fourth?
The third one was
there was a third one.
I think it was a launch title for the Xbox
One only.
Yeah.
Really? I knew about the first two.
I played the first one, and it's kind of stupid fun, but, you know, I mean, interested in it. I wouldn't pay more than $20 for it, but, you know.
It was hard.
Another game for the PC, or the Xbone, I guess.
Playing it right is hard.
I never
just fucking off in the game is easy.
I never did that.
Yeah, I was trying to take pictures of the psychos and stuff, and that is kind of difficult.
Yeah, the psycho fights are the best things about the game, in my opinion.
Escorting your survivors are the worst.
Yeah, and that's like the core gameplay mechanic right there.
Yeah.
Or at least what you should be doing.
One thing I really liked about Dead Rising is you can just rest until help arrives.
Yeah, I like that too.
That's so fucking common sense. And normally I hate time limits in games, but this one just, it made all the sense in the world. So. Alright, so that's nice. Oh, right. XCOM 2 is coming to PlayStation 4 in September.
I knew there was a reason I didn't buy it on PC.
Because everyone fucking knew it was coming on console. Everyone, everybody. If you didn't, you were deluding yourselves. And yeah, the developers were kind of like, oh, we have no plans. Bullshit. Bullshit sideways. We have no plans to make all this money by porting it onto a fucking system with 40 million units sold. Yeah, my ass you don't. So, another point against
yeah, they
PC
totally
elitists.
Came out and said that too, didn't they?
No, I reread the quote earlier. They're more like, we currently don't have any plans, but there was nothing like, we're not going to ever bring it. So, it's not quite that bad, but we all knew it was coming, I think. So, I'm happy about that. I will buy that. The only thing I can't decide is if I want to get it new. I'm thinking no, because I have so many other things to do. It's looking like I might be working on Deus Ex, and if I'm working on Deus Ex, I'm not playing XCOM when it comes out, so I might as well just wait. So, but yeah, I'm happy to see it come to the PS4 because I like the last one, and this one looks like it's a good bit of fun too. So, hard as shit, but, and I don't think the...
Would you want it any other way?
Nah, not for that kind of game. I mean, I didn't find it that difficult. There's definitely a difficulty hump that you have to get over. And once you do, and you start getting the I think it was what, Titan armor, and you start learning some of the skills, getting plasma weapons and psionic abilities on your fucking units. Yeah, I mean, I wasted time grinding on that game, and I got all my units to be psionists and to have really high, I think it's what, willpower or whatever makes their morale high. And yeah, I had my squad all built up, and you know, that's the point. Gather resources, build the right team, conquer the fucking galaxy. Or, you know, fight off the aliens. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself.
Fight off the aliens.
Why can't we conquer the galaxy?
Because you gotta fight the aliens first.
Yeah, I guess. So that's good news. another game for the PlayStation 4. Everyone should be happy about that unless they totally suck. And before we get to the speculation, hopes, and dreams, let us talk about rumors. And these are kind of rumors that have been floating around. Well, no, these are leaks and things that have been released ahead of time. So, Skyrim remaster. Yay. Anyone else have any interest in that? How about a guy who might have written a guide for it? That's a rumor. I've seen multiple websites talking about it.
Wow.
Skyrim HD on the PS4. I'll play
that'd
it.
Be nice.
I'll play that again too.
I'll play it.
Maybe I'd actually play the story instead of just doing all the side quests only.
Maybe. Now, Greg, you need to control yourself when I say this, but this is another rumor that's been going around. The Evil Within 2.
Ooh.
Yeah.
See, I've been expecting that.
Okay, so you're not that excited?
To be honest, I've been expecting it, because what's Shinji Mikami been doing? Answer me that. He's working. We know he's working for Bethesda. We know he heads his own studio. We know he's already done all the DLC he's going to do for The Evil Within.
Alright, and one more.
I would go one step further and say he's been working on The Evil Within 2 for a year plus at this point.
You're going to say that it's not just plausible, but likely?
Indeed.
Gonna be brave and say 2016, or not that bold?
No, 2017.
Okay. And another
I'm not
thing,
that brave.
Another thing they've been talking about is The Evil Within. Or not Evil, I never said that. Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein 2. I'm reading my own shit twice. I said it all dramatically, too. Wolfenstein 2.
You did.
I'll give it that a dramatic reading as well. So Wolfenstein 2, I like the other Wolfensteins for this generation, so I'm okay with this.
Yeah, it was a great game.
Again, it's not a game I've spent $60 on.
I've yet to play the DLC.
I have both of them. I haven't even beaten the original, so but I think over halfway, and I liked it so far. So.
Fuck the one I was playing. I don't know. There's some puzzle that required me to go down some stairs that were hidden or something.
That was on the PS3.
That made me quit.
You're like, puzzles. Nope. So notice these are all Bethesda, so clearly Bethesda-centric rumors here that we've heard about. In my mind, that gives them a tiny bit more credibility. So maybe an insider talking. A lot of what-if-ery going on. And The Evil Within I can't really say much about, but the other two, I definitely give them a play. Especially a Skyrim remaster. Even if it doesn't have mods, I'm interested in playing that again. And I don't expect it to have mods on the PS4, but that would be lovely. So, that would also mean that I own 4 different copies of that game. Which might be a bit much. So, not that I like it or anything. Okay, so, now we are on to
I used to play that, like, a lot. I'd play it like 16 hours straight. I'd go to sleep for 4 hours, wake up and play it some more.
I wanted to write a really good character creation guide for it, so I went like hardcore ninja into it for like 2 months. And I had a guide out pretty early, and I haven't updated it since the Legendary Edition, so it sucks now, but it was pretty good when it came out.
You know, I still can't believe that I've never written up the DLC for Skyrim.
I know. Kind of seems like a travesty.
That's like one of my biggest guides, too.
Yeah. How many hits are on that thing?
I wasn't even in that frozen circle, you dick.
Do you even know how many hits are on that thing?
2 million plus. It's not 3 million. It's somewhere between 2 and 3 million.
Fuck's sakes. I haven't gotten 1 million over on a guide yet. Although The Witcher is at 800,000. So that's definitely going to do.
That's going to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fallout New Vegas
My
character.
Final Fantasy ones all have 1 million plus.
Yeah, I mean, I started out writing guides for games like Baldur's Gate. You know, those aren't going to get 1 million hits in 2011. So, I think they have gotten like 300,000-400,000 over the time though.
That's more popular than the guide for my first game.
Yeah, what was that?
Some game called Black Sigil.
Oh, I never even heard of that.
Yeah. It's a Nintendo DS RPG.
Jared, what was your first guide? Oh, well, that's not bad. I think that's the most.
One.
I think that's the most prominent of anything any of us have written. Because my first one was Icewind Dale. So.
Well, the first one I worked on directly instead of just editing was The Witcher 3. So.
Yeah. She wrote up about half of White Orchard and at least one entire quest for Velen, and then she kind of fell out a bit because I got too far ahead of her.
You wanted me to do editing.
Yeah. And she uploaded the entire thing to GameFAQs and did a lot of the spell checking on that version, so... Good editor there.
I didn't do fact checking, though.
Well... Yeah, and that guide's horribly out of date. It needs updates bad. Because they patched it about 13 times since I released it, so...
The Witcher 1 guide, I fixed a lot of problems in that.
Yes, she edited the fuck out of that one.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get on to rampant bullshit E3 speculation. Right. I had a list of things that I speculated on based on things I'd heard ahead of time. So I will just read those out without any context just to get them out of the way. Titanfall 2 seems likely. And I want to know what the living fuck happened to Deep Down, Capcom's... Was it supposed to be a... online... I don't know. Everyone was talking about this as an RPG, and... Where the fuck did it go? I haven't heard about it in over a year. Maybe we'll hear about it now, but... it's kind of seeming like vaporware, so... We'll see. Cyberpunk 2077 is not going to be on there. I had originally said that Horizon Zero Dawn would be there, but it would be moved to 2017, so I guessed that one correctly. Yay me. The Elder Scrolls 6 Hammerfell. I'm going to give that a big fat probably not. I don't think they're ready to move on to another big game like that just yet. Especially now they're remastering.
That's like Dreamware right
that
there.
That is Dream. But, more Fallout 4 DLC, that seems inevitable. Grand Theft Auto 6, I'm going to say, seems unlikely. I'm going to pull my vote for Red Dead. And I would really love a Diablo 3 expansion. Another one like... fuck, what is this even called?
Reaper of Souls.
Reaper of Souls,
Yeah.
right. I just... My mind was blanking around Lord of Destruction. I'm like, that's Diablo 2. So... I kind of wanted a Shadowrun game, but thank you, Greg, for destroying my soul on that one. So
have you beat any of them?
No, I shouldn't want another one. I have 3 that I need to play.
Yeah, how can you want another one?
Because then we could...
I guess the heart wants what the heart wants.
Then we could bro fist and collab on it, and I could get my name on a Shadowrun guide. Because it seems like...
that drawing ability you have is freaking spectacular.
It is, I love it.
It works really well with my cleave ability.
Well, then we should collab and stick together.
Oh my god.
But no, I mean, it just seems like a game that I should have written about, and I've had the first one for like 2 years now, and I didn't know that you wrote about them ahead of time. Because 2 years ago we weren't communicating, so now I found out that you wrote about them all, and it's kind of like, oh, that's a boner. So
I haven't done the first one.
You haven't done Shadowrun Returns? Are you talking about the original?
Yeah, no, the original remake.
Oh, you haven't done Returns?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Well then, if you ever write about that, I want to piggyback. 'Cause that's the only one I've even played a little bit.
It's not as good as Dragonfall in Hong Kong.
Yeah, but you have
it's fun, but
you have number 2 and 3. That would be like me never
they've
writing.
Gotten better.
That would be like me not writing a Witcher 2 guide. I mean, that'd be a travesty, right? That would be like me not having ever written a Fallout New Vegas, which I did go back and do. It's not on GameFAQs. Go buy it at www.gamerguides.com.
Oh, jeez.
I will not stop. I love it. It's a joke at this point.
He's He's going to set the record.
I do actually like that guide a lot, though. I think it turned out really well. I haven't had time to do the DLC. That's unfortunate as of right now, but I do like that one. So, especially since it was
New Vegas.
It's a good game.
Go ahead.
It's the guide everyone wanted me to write, and unfortunately, I think I wrote the guide everyone wanted me to write on the wrong platform after they wanted me to write about it. So, what are you gonna do? But at least it's out there. At least it exists. So if you always wanted it, you just have to put your money where your mouth is. So, and yes, one last thing of speculation. No, you were saying something. Go on, say something.
Oh, I was gonna say they need to give Obsidian some Fallout 4 material, like
do. I want to see Fallout 4 go back.
Thing.
Yes, Fallout 4 needs to go back to the West Coast. Not Fallout 4. Fallout franchise. So, you know what? Move it up. They like to switch things around. I think Obsidian, they're just better. They're just better, smarter. They're just everything better than Bethesda. They just don't own the IP, which is unfortunate. I say let Obsidian move things north. Move it to like Oregon or maybe even Southern Washington. They like to move around. We saw it in Nevada and Arizona last time, so let's see it up north a little bit. Even Northern California, I think, would be fine. Take us to different places. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah,
so,
let's go to the Northwest.
I'm for that. Infamous kind of sucked at portraying Seattle. Let's see post-apocalyptia in Seattle. I bet it rains a lot.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome.
So, well, and we've got Nocturnia's endorsement. So, Obsidian, you've heard it here, because they're totally listening. Do it.
I like their writing, but I don't want a crash-tastic game.
I will defend Obsidian on this and say that the Fallout 3 was just kind of a shitty game in terms of stability. So, there are some things that were their fault. Like, there were game-breaking bugs. There were quests that just would not sync well. You had to do things in a specific order to avoid fucking things up. That was totally Obsidian. They do have a bad habit of doing that.
True.
Like with Neverwinter Nights 2, just wretched, horrible. But they were not working with the best and most stable game engine. And, the people who develop it are going to get more out of it than the people who have to use it secondhand. So, I cut them a little slack on the crashing. But I wrote that guide, and it was abysmal towards the end there. I was literally thinking I would have to stop and finish on the PC. It was that bad. So.
Oh yeah, no, it gets really bad. Like before the twins were born, I decided I was going to go plat Fallout 3, and I did, but I had to do 2 different characters because the DLC just bogged everything down that bad.
Yeah, I think what I might have to do to do the DLC is I don't even know if loading an earlier save would do it. I might have to get all those really high level saves off of my hard drive and go to an earlier save and try and play through with that. Where there are fewer saves and I'm a lower level, so the kilobyte count on the saves is lower. Because that's what seems to do it. Once you start having to load like a 10 megabyte save file, Fallout New Vegas just can't handle. Fallout 3 couldn't handle it on the PS3.
Yeah, that's true. You had to keep removing your saves.
And I said this at the beginning when we were anticipating Fallout 4 still. The only thing I really care about is, will it be stable? Don't make me have save corruptions. Don't make me have to reset all the time. Just make it fucking work. And they did. It's crashed a few times, but it has never done anything.
It's done it like
so
twice.
Rare, yeah.
I think it's like 3 or 4 for me, but I played it a whole hell of a lot. So,
yeah.
Not saying
we
it's...
have poured hours into that thing. Dozens of hours.
Not hours. I think I'm measuring it in the terms of days now that I spent on that. But, yeah, no.
Yeah, well, you love to sit there and craft your settlements.
Yeah, I do. I really do. And I just crafted that Longfellow's cabin or whatever, yeah, in Far Harbor, and it's pretty awesome. I am happy cakes. So
He's got a nice little island.
he does. And I didn't even break down every tree just to have nice scenery, you know. So
fuck that! I do all the trees.
I usually do too. This is the only one where I let them stay, because now I actually use more concrete than wood to build. Thank you, Wasteland Workshop. I still prefer you over Automatron.
I just finished Automatron.
Oh, did you? So you want to give a rating of it?
Meh.
Meh.
It's alright.
Okay.
That's
about
right.
I guess we can count that as a 3 out of 5. I'm liking Far Harbor. I am. I'm liking
I'd
it.
give it a 3 out of 5.
I'm liking it more now on my second playthrough. I didn't do a full playthrough, but my second time playing in it. I did a stream on the Gamer Guides channel, and I was kind of like, I wasn't paying attention to the story, and all the enemies mostly were kind of samey. So I wasn't too impressed, but now that I'm paying attention to things and, you know, not just rushing through everything, I'm liking it more.
I haven't played Far Harbor yet, but that map is big.
It is big. That's why Seb's like, how's it going? Are we going to get this done? I'm like, this map's like a third of the size of the original game, man. It's not going to happen tomorrow. But,
that and Greg's been really lazy about working on it.
yes, some Gregory has been. Let's
But Dragonfall is totally up.
Yeah, good job.
Everyone should go check it out.
Yeah, well, you know what? No one is waiting for you to finish Dragonfall so we can work on The Witcher 3. How about that?
That one guy was, totally. I don't know who he is, but totally was waiting for this.
Oh,
There
well.
was totally that one guy.
Okay, so it's not you're just snubbing me, you're playing favorites. I'm number 2, is that what you're saying?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Number 2 to an unnamed.
Jared,
How dare you question me, number 2?
Jared, you are my best bro now.
Ooh.
He didn't even have to give me Dishonored to get it either, so nah.
Yeah.
You write Fallout 4 with somebody and this is how they treat you. I think we will...
You know, the world's harsh.
It is. I'll need to think about this if you try to lure me in with the Elder Scrolls 6. I'll have to remember this. How thankless it was.
They really should make it Hammerfell.
They really should.
I
That's
thought
my
you two
vote.
might break up because of the whole Final Fantasy debacle.
Nah. He's just...
What happened with Final Fantasy?
Kefka sucks and you know
like
it, but won't
6,
admit
he
it.
like 7?
Oh, lots of people like 6, though.
Lots of people like 7. I mean, those are the 2 games, right? Jared?
I love it.
We're going to have to go after these 2.
Outnumbered
No.
even.
Not
Not that would change anything.
Tied. We've got 2 people who are fanboying 6 and 2 people who are fanboying 7. So...
Oh... I haven't heard it from her mouth yet.
Fanboy,
No,
woman,
I said-
fanboy.
I said 7 is better.
No, just because she's never
'Cause I
played
don't want a
either
fucking
of...
clown.
Just because she's never played
don't
either
want
of
a
these
fucking
games
clown as
doesn't
my
mean her
enemy.
opinion is null.
I don't like clowns.
Oh, man.
But clowns are scary.
And Sephiroth is sexy, so...
She wants to have
Oh,
Sephiroth
jeez.
babies. Sephiroth and Geralt are husband dues.
So...
I'm weird. I don't really have any...
Husband-ado.
I don't really have any waifus. I don't know. Like, all my waifus would be characters that I made in, like, Mass Effect. And how can you not fall in love with FemShep? She's just awesome. Alright, we're
She
talking...
wouldn't let you?
Yeah, she wouldn't. She'd be like, fuck off. You need to be
Right.
this high to ride.
It's tall.
Yeah, this tall, right. Oh, I've never been high either, so that would disqualify me there as well. Yeah, my shepherd was totally renegade. She would not put up with my bullshit.
No.
I still love her though.
She'd probably shoot you in the face with a pistol.
Probably. I've seen her do it before. My strides grow longer. I love this crazy Russian bitch monk. She's fantastic. She is so crazy and conceited.
Yeah,
Anyways,
the monk is a good character.
yeah, she's favorite character in this game, hands down. Right, we were speculating, and all I did is babble. Why did you all let me do that?
Oh, what else is new?
You
Wishes.
like to babble.
I do like to babble. That's kind of like one of the
I
premises.
can't bring it to myself to stop you.
No, I just do it so much, and
There
I don't
is
know.
no stopping him.
There
He
is
didn't
no- yeah,
try to
try.
talk. He just talks over
okay,
you.
okay. Let's all unplug our mics for about 30 seconds, and we can simulate what this podcast would be like without me. Kazing zang!
We might actually have civil discourse instead of
We're having civil discourse, woman.
being excited, or well, not caring about somebody who's suicidal.
That southern twang, the way you say woman, that just
Woman.
screams Sybil.
See, I don't have a southern accent, but I'm taking that from a movie, a B horror movie called Ravenous. There's a scene where it's about cannibals, and they, this old fucking drunkard
Ravenous is a great
guy.
movie.
It's a great movie. Everyone should watch it. It's hilarious. It's a hilariously good, bad B movie. There's this Indian woman, because it takes place in the Sierra Nevadas and after the Civil War, and he asks her if she's looked after the horse, and she's like, no, and he goes, well, look after the horses, woman. So that's how I say my woman. There. That's more than anyone ever cared to know about a mannerism. That's
Who
totally
ended up
adopted.
in there by themselves?
I did because I hit X. I'm always going to hit X, and if you all hit zero circle, you all suck. Don't worry.
Well, it
I got
had
this.
BK. It said BK canceled, so I canceled.
BK should have
Damn it,
canceled.
BK.
I think only Jared hasn't fucked this
I
up.
was talking to Leia, and I didn't want to hear what she had to say, so I hit
Okay.
circle.
Well, that's understandable. No one wants to hear what Leia has to say.
This is stupid. Like, we didn't have this problems in Act 1, but we're having them all sorts of problems in Act 2.
This is just bad design. I'm not going to blame us.
This is bad design. You
Not letting us
can't.
go in there is just stupid as shit.
Yeah, you should be able to interact and drop in boss fights.
Yeah, we're on story mode. It's not like adventure mode. Like, it's not like anyone's going to be aggrieved by... If anyone cancels, it should just be canceled for everybody.
Yeah.
And if you don't
That's
like
what
that,
I thought it was doing.
tough titties, start the game.
before.
Yeah, start over. Yeah,
Yeah, so...
it's right there. You can hit the option again.
Oh, well. You know what? Maybe after Act 2, we should exit the game really quick and then restart in a harder difficulty, because this is still way too easy.
And this is on hard.
This is on hard.
Yeah, this is a little too easy, for sure.
I mean, I'm sitting here pummeling bosses, and my health bar is barely moved. So, right. Well, speculate on E3. Everyone, tell us your hopes and dreams, shit you want to see, and then, I guess give a probability rating for it. Crash Bandicoot. See, I've never played a Crash Bandicoot game.
Oh boy.
A lot of people love it, though. Ah. So you think they might be teasing it? Well, I hope that tease comes to fruition, huh?
Yeah, there's some thoughts around the interwebs that they've been working on Crash Bandicoot for a little while.
There's always thoughts around the interwebs. But, yeah, I mean, I hope it comes out. Yeah. Well, we're sitting here playing an Activision game right now, so... maybe we shouldn't talk too much shit about them. Alright.
Yeah, but how long did it take for this game to come out?
10 years?
Exactly.
And then it was garbage when it came out. It's so gamer for us to go, I really want this game, but it's probably going to suck. The other one sucked. Alright, speaking of that, I think my dream game is Dragon's Dogma 2. Don't judge me. I love Dragon's Dogma. I'd love to see Dragon's Dogma 2. But deep down is vaporware. They're working on Dead Rising 4. They still haven't finished Street Fighter 5, so I'd be very surprised to see Dragon's Dogma 2. But I'm going to say it's my dream game of E3, since they already gave me Final Fantasy 7. Joy.
They did.
They did. I can't wait to see more of that. Unless it's bad, then I cry. Big frustrated man tears of why? So, oh right, I have to get the Black Soul Stone. That's why we're not doing anything. That would probably help continue the game, because no one else can get it, because the game is designed stupid.
Yeah, no joke.
Rebecca, what's your game? Your dream game?
Elder Scrolls or another Dragon Age.
Dragon Age 4, would it be?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Claire is totally looking forward to Mass Effect Andromeda.
Working on something.
BioWare? Yeah, it's Andromeda, man.
BioWare's got to be working on something. Well, I meant Dragon Age-ish.
Yeah, I hope
They probably
so.
don't have all their resources on it. Like it's not their primary focus there, I'm sure, but somebody's working on something.
I don't think they'll announce anything this E3, but probably next E3.
Yeah,
I
I
wouldn't
mean,
mind another Elder Scrolls game.
That's my dream one, by the way.
that's your dream one?
Oh yeah, Hammerfell. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
that's it, right there.
I called Hammerfell like 2 years ago, so if it turns out to be Hammerfell...
Well, what else would they do? You know what I would pick as my number 2 location?
Go back to Tamriel? No, I would want to go to, crap, what's that forest down south of Tamriel?
Yeah, the place where the lizards are from.
No. I was thinking the Wood Elves. You're talking Black Marsh, but I'm thinking
Black Marsh. You're exactly right. I want Black Marsh.
I can't remember the name of that forest where the Wood Elves are from. Where they have walking trees and shit, and Wood Elves are like ritualistic cannibals. Come on, that'd be kind of cool. At least I think so. You could go to tree cities, and the trees would be trees.
And trees would be trees.
Yeah, but they'd move. It'd be awesome, and they'd be huge. It'd be good stuff. So that would be my number 2 location. But you know what? Black Marsh, yeah, wouldn't be terrible. I kind of worry because I played Point Lookout. I'm playing Far Harbor. If we have a Black Marsh, how many swampy games do we need from Bethesda? That's my concern. Probably not justified, because a lot of people were looking at Skyrim going, well, how diverse can it be? It's all going to be snow. It's pretty diverse. So I think it'd be fine. But I think Hammerfell is such a no-brainer. You could have fucking sand dunes, you could have rocky badlands, you could have oases, you could have, big-ass cities, port cities, rivers where there's like a Nile shit going on where it's all grown up, like there's vegetation all grown up around it. You've got all kinds of stuff you could do. It'd be fantastic. Anyone who thinks that you can't have a diverse desert scape is ignorant. You're ignorant.
You're ignorant. It's ignorant.
So I love how you know so many of these memes, because I know very little, so I just try and throw them out, and you're saving me every time. So it's wonderful.
Yes, I'm very cultured.
Are these bitches gonna open the door or what?
I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, they always take forever, though.
Women? Jeez. So...
It's like my 3rd time playing through this.
Oh, wow. I don't even know how many times I played through it.
Yeah, seriously.
At least 9, given the characters I have.
Either that or they're broken.
Is there something we're supposed to be doing? Don't break for us on Twitch. The whole world will see. There they go. They're just fucking.
Dang.
They were just being lazy bitches. That's what it was.
Another game I would like to see. Right, I'm just going to throw out the implausible dreams that I have. Dungeon Keeper 3. I might man cry if I see that, and then I would start angrily hovering over my keyboard waiting for E3 to fuck it up. But see, Dungeon Keeper 3 just seems like such a no-brainer game this day and age, because we have games like Minecraft, right? And in some ways I think that Dungeon Keeper was kind of a precursor of Minecraft. Granted, it only had 2 dimensions, but you could possess imps and dig shit out, and, you know, just add building to that. You pretty much got Minecraft. So I think you could look at like Minecraft and kind of use that as a model for things you could do with Dungeon Keeper 3. I think it can evolve in that way where you would literally build your own dungeon instead of being completely disembodied. Like maybe you wouldn't, you know, the character that you play as wouldn't be doing it, but you could possess things to do it. And you could switch between the first-person builder mode and then the strategy mode. Come on, tell me that wouldn't be awesome. That would be fantastic.
Yeah, but EA would fuck it all up.
EA would totally fuck it up. So
look what they did with the latest Dungeon Keeper.
The mobile abomination that's not Dungeon Keeper at all?
Yeah, that one. Everybody hit X this time, right?
Yes, I'm hitting X
I
right
hit
now.
it.
Yay!
Yay!
We were just waiting for him.
Yeah, because someone is talking on the chat, asking if they can join and level us up. Now, we're fine, guy. We got level 70 characters all over the place. We are just playing through this for the purposes of the stream. And we're not having any difficulties at that.
Well, I've platted the game.
I platted it too.
Have you guys? Yeah, okay, so...
Yeah.
Multi-plat party.
We platted
Those
it
are my
on
only platinums.
No, are they?
I think so. I think they're still my only platinums.
You only have 2, wow. Well, I'd have more platinums if somebody would help me platinum Far Cry 4.
Fuck off.
Yeah, Far Cry 4. Just saying.
Fuck off with it. Just saying.
Just saying. No pressure. No pressure. Just be kind of nice.
It won't get me a platinum for the game, so I don't give a shit.
It would get you trophies.
Oh.
A trophy. Well, 2 trophies.
Well, 2 trophies. And you'd have to get trophies along the way, so. But, another dream game I have... I can have all the dream games I want. Don't judge me. Another proper Legacy of Kain game. And don't you tell me that
yeah, that would be cool.
The franchise did not end at Defiance. It did not. You're a lying bunch of bitches. That Elder God did not die. On the other hand, having a Legacy of Kain game without Tony J.
Yeah,
I would cry.
How can you do that?
I would cry.
It's blasphemy.
Oh, well then I might... this guy in the chat has Far Cry 4, so maybe I'll add him as a friend and he'll help me get those last 2 trophies.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Whatever.
Maybe he'll be my girlfriend from now on.
I don't care. I'll get me a boyfriend.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna...
somebody else from chat.
Oh, boy.
Nah.
Jared, are you free? Alright,
Isn't Jared single?
I don't know. I don't dwell into his I don't dwell into his personal life that much. But yeah, I think that's all the dream games I want for now. I think that'll do. They already gave me Final Fantasy VII. Jared dropped on us.
Oh, I guess that's a no.
Yeah. I think you better just stick with me because that's the reaction you might get.
Oh! Are you gonna let him get away with that?
What?
He's a dick.
Does she have a choice?
This is why I need a new boyfriend, BK.
Yeah, well, it ain't gonna be
see?
Jared.
Do you
Sick
see?
burn.
I don't care. I'll get somebody else. Pittsburgh sucks anyway.
Man, people just want to leave that. Oh boy. I hope he got credit for Act 2. Okay,
Yeah,
let's
seriously.
not do any more.
Oh.
You bad people.
That's-
Woman.
I wanted to go into town.
Hey, Jared.
Hello.
There you are.
Did you get kicked or something? Okay, he's back.
It's not in the game yet.
He's coming.
Oh, he's back.
Okay, everyone stay out of their menus so he can join. And while we wait, let's talk about other dream games.
I mean, I got Final Fantasy 12. I can't be too greedy, I think.
Yes, you can. That's the whole point. Wow. You... Uh-oh. Is someone in a menu?
Nope.
There. Okay, there we go.
No, it's probably because we're in Act 3. Oh, there we go.
No, he's fine. He should have gotten credit for Act 2. So...
And he totally missed that whole conversation that was about him.
Well, he didn't leave the party, so he... I don't think he... No, he did leave the
It
party,
did
right?
say
right.
he left the party.
So, yeah. Maybe there was a connection problem. Or maybe he just doesn't like us and was warning us.
There really will be a connection problem.
No party chat for you.
Did you snort?
I did. It's like a congenital
wow.
disorder. Oh man. You
What
should hear
disorder is that?
being half pig.
Okay, there we go.
You should hear my sister. Like, I do it on the odd accident. That is her laugh. So, and yet she still found a man to put 3 babies in her. So, what can I say? It's easier to get laid if you're female.
Too.
Yes, it's not hard if you're female, especially with Jared. All right, that's enough of that. So
Well, apparently it is, because he drops out of party chat if you ask him out.
Yeah, you totally got propositioned.
if
You
you ask,
left,
if you
and we
ask
just
him out,
assumed that you meant, no.
Yeah, that you were saying no.
you were hella snubbing Nocturnia over here. All right.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Speaking of which,
It was
do you
perfect timing for that drop.
do you have any dream games, Rebecca, or are you just?
I mentioned 2. What the fuck?
Well, I must have been totally laughing at you getting dunked. So
BK was like, "Oh, that's mine too."
The
Elder
Hammerfell one?
Scrolls.
oh,
Yes.
Hammerfell and Dragon Age. Okay, right, I remember now. Okay,
Shit.
that's good.
See, this is why I'm leaving him. Because he doesn't listen.
It's a good reason.
Oh well, while you're gone, pick up some hot dog buns.
You can eat a dick. You can eat a dick. Seriously.
Hey, put it in the hot dog bun.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not gonna go fucking bob it over here.
Oh my goodness.
I knew this would be a good podcast.
And I'm not even drinking. Just because.
We might need to after this.
Fuck.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna add another dream one. It's not that much of a dream, but I'm gonna say Dragon Quest VIII. It's not gonna be announced because they have so much shit going on already. But that'll be.
They need
that'll
to bring
be
Dragon Quest X over still.
Aren't they working on Dragon Quest XI for the PS4 and all that?
10 and 11, I think. Yeah.
So what the hell is 10? Is it like a mobile one? Oh, fuck 10. I agree with Jared. Fuck 10.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for 11. I want to see all the characters, because, I just love the characters in Dragon Quest VIII so much. There's not a bad character. There's only 4.
They're hilarious.
So they couldn't really afford to have a bad one, but Jessica, she's awesome. Yangus.
The governor thing gets old.
Gov. No, it doesn't.
Governor.
Blimey!
Yeah.
Come on.
Core Blimey. Well, I just leaped right off the battlements there.
You can do that?
I can do that, apparently.
Did you die?
I didn't want to do that.
I've never done that.
What did it do to you?
No, I'm off. I leaped down below from
Oh,
above.
you just leapt to a lower
Oh.
level. I thought you, like, leapt off the
Yeah.
map or something cool. Here you are being all boring, making us think you're interesting.
It's the long con.
Well, that's about as good of a response to that as you can get, so...
Yeah, what do you say?
Yeah, but Yangus, I think Yangus is my favorite character in that entire game, so... I would love
Really?
me... yeah, he's fantastic. So... I would love me a Dragon Quest VIII remaster. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yangus is fantastic.
You know,
Yangus
I think you're onto something.
I wish I
That's
had a
what I'm
deeper
upset
voice
about
like Yangus, though. Yangus is my hero. He is the proof that fat, diminutive guys with a bad attitude can still be totally awesome. Actually, you know what? Fuck Yangus. I don't need Yangus. I'm proof of that. I just
Yep,
wish I had a better
keep telling
voice.
yourself that.
I will. Non-stop.
Seriously.
Until everyone else believes it, too.
They won't.
I don't care. I believe it. And I'm a better arbiter of things than everyone else ever, because I say so. I love my bubble. I need a safe space. Safe space formed by my own ego. That means you don't need a safe place, by the way, children. So... yeah. So... we're gonna be
Delusions of grandeur.
Napoleon complex, right? Maybe instead of viewing it as a Napoleon complex, maybe it's just tall people are jealous of short people's self-esteem complex. Maybe they have the Napoleon complex, and we just have it going on. Maybe that's the real
I think the
issue.
Napoleon complex was more a thing of him wanting to control. I guess he was like 5'7". He wasn't short.
No, but that's people still think he is short. So the Napoleon complex is just
It's often
slang for
used to indicate a
overcompensation.
short person
Yeah.
that's overcompensating.
Yeah, because they're small.
Yeah, because people are dumb.
See, I'm not
Yeah.
overcompensating because I'm short. I view that as an irrelevancy, right? Like, none of the things I do that I'm proud of have anything to do with any of my physical attributes, because I have nothing to be proud of. So, I'll just stick to the mental shit and the charismatic shit, and that'll be how I go. So, I don't need self-esteem. I can bottle and sell that shit. Anywho, enough braggadocio there. So we're going to be doing more podcasts. We are breaking our normal schedule after this because we are going to talk over the E3 streams. Is that the plan? Have I got
When is
everyone?
the E3 stream?
I'm up for it.
We are. It's in 5 days. 4 now. So what would that be? Sunday? Do they start Sunday? Please start Sunday. Okay. So we're gonna we'll be hitting the. I'm planning to do the Bethesda, PlayStation 4, and Xbox ones, unless anyone wants to do any more than that. But that's gonna be an awful lot of paying attention to really, really socially awkward, boring people try to sell us things. So we will be, if it's at all legal and possible, we will be having those playing, and I guess we will all get together on Skype and chat it out and just kind of have live reactions about everything going on at E3, and those will be the next 2 podcasts during the big 2 days of E3, Sunday and Monday, if Jared is not leading us astray. And hopefully they give us things to fangirl over, because, man, Bethesda, yeah. Oh, that'll be good. Yep. I mean, Bethesda's going to be...
10 p.m.?
Yep. I don't care. Yeah. So Microsoft is the same thing as Xbox. We're going to have to see HoloLens, and they're going to try to sell us on their fucking closed system fucking PC bullshit. Yeah, we'll at least do Bethesda and Sony. Because we're all a bunch of ponies here. I do want to do Xbox, because I think it's important to cover the competition. Nobody I worked with really thought the backwards compatibility thing on the Xbox One was a big deal, but I did. I was like, come on, if that shit was on the PS4, everyone would be hyping it. So, and it's good. I like that Microsoft is getting the shit kicked out of them, because no corporation deserves it more than Microsoft right now. And, you know, if it makes them compete, good. Good. Because we win.
Yeah, competition is good. For sure.
That's why I kind of want to cover it. I want Xbox to make me want Xbox. I want them to show games. I want them to make me want their system. So, I mean, if Microsoft comes out and they show a bunch of badass exclusives for the Xbox, you know, there's going to be a lot of people bitching and moaning on GameFAQs. And a lot of, you know, GameFAQs or Xbox people trolling them in return. But I'm a gamer, right? I want fucking games. I don't care where they are. If you develop it, I will come. So, and that's the proper attitude.
Literally.
Maybe. I will not say. I will not confirm any speculations about the condition of my underpants after the Final Fantasy VII reveal last year. Except to say one word. Creamy.
Oh.
Oh, man.
I brought that on myself, though.
You did. Don't set me up. If you build it, I will come. So. Yeah, man, I was totally all over Final Fantasy VII last year. I jumped up. I fist pounding. I was like, you are fucking kidding me. It was fantastic. So. It made me a happy, happy boy. And then all us nerds were in our little work chat and talking about it and going, oh my god, I saw. It was great. I was very happy to be working for Gamer Guides last year just because I had somebody to squeal with. So. So yeah, we will try to hit...
He says that, but I was here with him.
No, you weren't. You were at work, I think.
Nope, I was
were
here.
You? I don't remember.
I watched it.
Oh, you can't blame...
I watched it live.
Really?
Yeah, see?
You
see?
You
see
can't,
what I put up with, guys?
You can't blame me.
See?
It was Final Fantasy VII, right? You stopped existing for at least an hour.
This is what I put up with.
Oh, man. Where they edited all those together and showed a bunch of people, like, crying and freaking out. Oh, that was fun. So that was totally me. I was all about that.
I swear there were tears in his eyes.
Yeah. So, and I'm a manly man. I don't cry. So it takes something. It takes something beautiful like Final Fantasy VII to make a little moisture well up in the old eyeballs. So yeah, we will do Bethesda. Bethesda's gonna be fantastic. If all of their rumors are true, I want you guys to think about this. If all of the rumored leaks, we will have Dishonored. I guarantee it. We will have Fallout 4 DLC. We will have The Evil Within 2, Skyrim HD, and Wolfenstein 2. That would be a fucking ridiculous conference. I mean,
somebody missed the catapult. Oh, there we go.
Did we? Okay, I was just updating. I mean, it can't compete with Fallout 4. The only thing that could is The Elder Scrolls 6. But failing any huge announcements, that's as close as you're going to get. And that's pretty exciting to think about there, in my opinion. So, as for Sony, I hope we see Final Fantasy VII, more of that. The Last Guardian, we'd better see more of that, or that game is dead. That thing is done if we do not see it again.
Well, it's sitting in the wings. Like, Sony's pretty much come out and said that. Well, one of the developers came out and said that you know, Sony put a halt on this for the time being.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and say...
So that's where that's been.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that's likely.
It's going to happen.
Yeah. So, I mean, I hope so. I'm kind of at the same point with it that I was with Final Fantasy 13 Versus. Remember when that was the thing? I'm sick of it. I want it to exist or go the fuck away. Right? Shit or get off the pot. And I'm not really interested in the game. I'm just sick of hearing about it if it's not going to exist. So... But some people have an unnatural love for it, and I will only fault them so much for it, because, you know, here I am waxing poetic about Dungeon Keeper, so... And yeah. Does anyone have anything else to say? Any more dreams, any more hopes, any more speculation? And if not, we might... Okay, go on. Wild Arms. Didn't we... Right, they have been... Go on.
Oh, really?
Didn't something come out? Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. That would be pretty cool, I have to say. I mean, it's just nice to see people get what they want, you know? Like, I might not be super fixated on I Am Setsuna, but, you know, I want everybody who wants a new Chrono Trigger to get their game. High tide raises all boats. So, yeah, I will add to the spirit karma of Wild Arms by also polling for it. For you, Jared, for you. Yeah. Yeah, I accidentally trolled you a little bit earlier because I didn't mean to do that. They leaked they leaked the screenshot. Well, I didn't mean it that time, so now I feel a little bad. When I mean it, I don't feel bad. But there was a screenshot posted of Injustice 2, and I had a Freudian slip and I typed Infamous. And Jared was like, "There's a new Infamous game," and I was like, "Oh no, I meant Injustice." So
I enjoyed the latest Infamous game. Way better than Infamous 2 was.
I still think the first one is the best, but I liked it. I'm just... It was... Exactly, no one in their right mind cares about it. So, I mean, I got 2 platinums.
I dropped a crossbow that does a shit ton of damage.
Yeah, I dropped 2 bows in town. I don't know if they're any good, so...
I don't have enough spirit.
I don't...
It may be blue, but...
Oh yeah, so yeah, Jared, make sure to pick those up when we go to town here after... I guess we'll end after we kill Golem. Because I think that would be an okay stop. And wow, we might actually beat this game in like 2 more sittings. Well, this was a super long podcast, so that's not fair. I mean, we've been talking for 3 fucking hours. No, 2.5. So, yeah, we started at 10.
It seems like it's been a while.
It's 12:20, so closer to 2, I guess. I'm super over-exaggerating this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the last Infamous. I mean, it was a massively disappointing open world as far as that's concerned. It was just so dead. But I like the game. I just wish there was kind of more depth and more things to do.
Yeah, the things that you could do were very repetitive.
Well, do a bunch of time trials, hunt for static collectibles, beat up random people with signs, help injured pedestrians. Come on, it's not that exciting. So, yeah, so sorry for trolling you about that. Anyone think there's going to be any chance that we might get a teaser for The Last of Us 2?
Oh, maybe.
I think the chance is pretty good.
See, I want to say it's a little too soon after Uncharted, but I don't know. I think Sony might be willing to... Yeah, but we might see like a teaser.
Not even a teaser?
Just to whet appetites. And it might be another year or 2 before we get it. 2 years, yeah, probably. So I'm just wondering if we might see that. I kind of hope so. Just because it'd be fun to see all the fanboys go get excited about it, and it's going to be GameFAQs is going to be awful for the next 2 weeks. It's going to be ridiculous. Everyone's going to be trolling.
So you mean it's not normally awful?
No, it's awful, right? It's going to be like, all right, there are floods and they're bad, but it's going to be fucking Noah's Ark on that board. Except it's actually going to exist figuratively, but it's going to exist. So it's gonna get nasty, especially if the Scorpio is 50% more powerful than the Neo. You have to imagine all the Xbots have been waiting to turn that around on the ponies. It's going to be fantastic. The trolling is going to be hardcore, and I'm going to try to not indulge in reading too much of it, but I might not be able. I'm going to full stop. I might not be able to help myself.
I might as well just stay in my room.
You got a lot of Fallout 4 to play, and you haven't beat The Witcher 3, so you got a lot of things to keep you busy.
I wish they'd already release a complete edition of The Witcher 3. Like, that's got to be the next thing, right?
Yeah, they've released an enhanced edition of the other two, so I'd say the odds are very good. What do you say, Nocturnia?
Maybe they briefly announced that.
Would you buy the enhanced edition of The Witcher 3 if they come out with it? That's not a new game, though, so I don't think that...
No, I don't think that's their announcement.
Would you buy The Witcher 3 enhanced edition if they came out with it? Because you don't have the season pass.
Yeah, maybe when it drops down, because I don't have the season pass, yeah.
That's fair enough. As long as all the DLC is on a disc, I'm game for something like that. So, because I'm paranoid about digital content, I don't like it. Oh, your Whirlwind's actually looking pretty effective. Most of the time when I played, I just stuck with Rend and Seismic Slam because Whirlwind is just such a resource hog.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy on the resource, but man, it mows them down pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, there was a Whirlwind build I wanted to do with the Barbarian, but I just never got around to it. Nor should I. Because I have Far Harbor to do just like someone else.
Ha. After this, I promise.
Yes.
I
Indeed,
haven't updated my skills in a while, so that's probably why I'm starting to bog down.
Yeah, I haven't done it. Well, I'm doing 3,300 damage. That's my deeps, so...
We've gone from like level 18 to what,
39.
40? It's...
Yep.
We were 17, level 17.
It's crazy.
Yeah, they sped this shit up. So... It's sure as hell a lot faster than the original was.
Yeah, I don't remember ever going this fast.
But, yeah, I'm about to hit level 40, honestly. So, that would be neat. How much damage is everyone doing, just out of curiosity's sake?
2K?
2K?
I haven't had my numbers turned on this time.
Oh, no, I mean just your damage per second in the character screen.
Oh,
I know that's not a good representation of
again?
damage, but...
Oh, 2,300.
Okay. So, we got any more speculation? I'm already starting to trail off into irrelevancies, but... 'Tis the time.
When, E3, these E3 shows are Sunday and Monday, right?
Yeah.
Ah, shoot. That means I can't make it.
You're going to be working?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Well, we should have, like, I think Claire has tentative plans to be around. I don't know how many people will get talking, but, as many people that can be there will be there. So, although it's not going to quite be the same without Greg, but we'll try to persevere.
There won't be anybody being nice.
We're all going to be assholes. Yeah, quit talking
Well,
shit.
you're just gonna have to be extra nice, Jared.
Yep, Jared, you have to be the nice
extra
one.
level-headed.
You might have to grow a beard and dye your hair red, too.
Although the week after that, we will have a special guest.
Uh-oh. Because Alex is going to be with you?
Because Alex is going to be with me.
And you're
and
going
he will have no choice but to join us.
You're going to force him? Alright. That's cool. Never talked to him before. So, hopefully he can handle...
For those of you who don't know who Alex is another strategy guide writer named Vinheim online. All his stuff's on GameFAQs as well. He's done some stuff for Gamer Guides before. He's kind of a bit player like I am. That's what I call myself anyways. Like he wrote Fire Emblem, and he did the Order 1866. What else did we do? We've done a lot. Oh boy. What else did he do for GameFAQs? Or not GameFAQs, Gamer Guides. Did he do Metal Gear Solid 5?
I honestly don't know. I don't keep track of what other people do. I mean, I could go look in the guides. He's the one who did the
GameFAQs.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But he's done quite a bit over the years, and he's coming to visit me, so we will force him to be on here.
That is fine. I just hope he can handle abrasive assholes, right? If he has a sense of humor, he'll be fine. He can take it in stride, he'll be fine. So.
Yeah, he'll be okay.
Alright.
Is he single?
Yeah, you know what? He is.
And he can cook.
There you go.
Hey.
Uh-oh. I think we can't make it next time.
You're in trouble, Nathan.
I don't think we can make it next time.
I need to keep my sugar mama going. We got a good thing going.
Well, I remember that fight the first time playing through this being really hard.
Yeah, it was. And then now it's
and that was nothing.
We chewed the shit out of him. In a good way, not in a gross way. Is there a good way?
He drops a book over here, guys, so don't forget to pick up the book.
Yep, for all the experience.
I already forgot about the book.
Alright, well, if no one has anything else to say, we will go to town, and I guess that will be it for episode number 9. We're about to hit double fucking digits. Although, for your sake, Greg, I think we will just call the next 2 episodes bonus E3 episodes and save number 10 for you. Number 10 will be the special guest episode. Because no one wants to hit a milestone without Greg. So, how's that sound?
Sounds right.
Shut up, Asmodan. You talk too much. Alright, anyone else got some last words now that Asmodan has shut his mouth? Are we good to go?
We're good.
We're good.
Yeah.
Alright, we will see you guys during E3. Obviously, I don't expect anyone to be listening to us live during it, because you should all be watching E3. But check us out later if you can. Obviously, twitch.tv/Haeravon. And you can see it later on the HaeravonFAQs YouTube page. And anyone else want to pimp anything else out while we're here?
My number is...
Far Harbor should be done soon, hopefully.
Yes, yes. So check that out at Gamer Guides at... I forgot the URL. What is it again? Oh, right. www.gamerguides.com.
There we go.
And they are also on iTunes and Google Play, so if you want to take your guides on the go, you have that. And remember, we're better than everyone else because we can update our shit and they can't, and you can keep all your guides on a tablet because we're awesome. So, yay! Shameless self-promotion.
Super powerful bow over here, guys.
Oh, yeah, bow and stuff. Okay, and that'll do it for this episode of the 3G podcast. We will catch you all during E3, except for Greg, who must, you know what? Maybe
save the world.
Do you wanna? Yeah, save the world. Make America great again. Do you wanna do a special like an E3 recap when you are free, and maybe we could just kind of have an early podcast on Tuesday, and then, or would that be too much, do you think?
Yeah, we could do that. I'm up for it.
Because then we could all just, like, gush over all the stuff that happened, and it would only be the day after, and you'd be done on Tuesday, so we could just do it next Tuesday at the normal time, and then maybe have another one with Alex. And who knows? Maybe with Alex we'll have 4 authors on here, so we could all just shoot the shit. If nothing has happened, right?
Hopefully plenty will have happened.
Hopefully. But, you know, after E3, maybe things will be slow, but, you know, whatever. Something to think about. Maybe we will do a... Yeah, no, actually I'm liking that a lot. Maybe we'll do an E3 podcast
Recap.
On Tuesday, yeah. And just talk about all the things that happened. And then, we'll do one the week after. We'll start rapid firing these things for a short while. Just to force Alex to be on our show. Alright, that's enough.
That'll be good.
Yep. This is Haeravon. I will see you guys later. Everyone else say goodbye. Hooray!
Come on.
Hooray!